Hey guys, it's DJ with ansgear.com, and this is the Dye NT11. When you get your new Dye NT, it's going to come in this nice zipper case, and inside you're going to have your 14-inch two-piece Dye ultralight barrel colored to match the gun. Right here you're going to see the shot chamber spacers that allow you to change the volume of the shot chamber. It's going to allow you to make the gun either quieter and less efficient, or it'll be a little louder and more efficient. It lets you customize the gun to your liking. Also, you're going to have your spare parts kit. Includes everything from O-rings, screws, springs, detents. It's a very inclusive kit. It includes pretty much anything that you need in the gun. You have your Dye toolkit here. It's gonna have your Allen keys. It'll even have screwdrivers and O-ring picks. So it's a nice tool to have with you. When you go to the field, you don't have to carry a whole little toolkit. You've got this just one set that's gonna take care of everything for the gun. Next to that, you got your 9-volt battery. The NT runs on 9 volts. It's included, obviously. On the other side here, you've got your barrel sock, your NT manual. I always recommend going through these when you first get a gun. It's going to tell you everything from how to install the battery to how to maintain the gun, change velocity, all that kind of stuff. You want to go through that. And then the next thing you're going to see here is going to be the warranty card for the NT11. Just go ahead and fill that out, send it into Dye. It allows them to keep track of the markers, and then if you ever have to send your gun in for repairs, they're going to have your information. And last but not least, obviously you've got your new NT. Now that you've seen what comes in the box, why don't we take a closer look at the gun and see what kind of features it's got. The Dye NT is one of Dye's top-of-the-line markers. It's right up there with the DM series. The DM12 is the current model that's out. It comes with the two-piece UL barrel, 14 inches. You know, that comes on all the high-end markers, the DMs and the NTs that Dye puts out. It's got the clamping feed neck. It's a cam lock system, so no tools required. Speaking of no tools, the grips themselves, you don't need tools. There's no Allen keys needed to take off the grips. It's a really nice feature. Very easy to change the battery, very easy to clean, you know, take the grips off, wipe underneath them, put them back on. Also included is the reach trigger. Not only has it got the normal adjustments that you would see, forward, back, and spring return, but you can actually adjust the rake of the trigger, basically how the angle is compared to the frame itself without adjusting the pull length. So that's a cool feature that the Dye guns have. The reach triggers, you don't see it in a lot of other guns. It also comes with the on-off, it's the airport from Dye. It's an on-off ASA, very reliable. Don't see these things breaking down very often. Inside the bolt system, you've got a adjustable shot chamber, so that allows you to change the volume of the shot chamber to get different either efficiencies. You can make the gun more efficient, but it'll be a bit louder, or you can make it less efficient and get a really quiet, smooth shot. It's totally up to you. It's totally customizable. You also have the color-coded O-rings in the NT, just like you do in most of the Dye guns now. Cuts down on user error totally. You see a lot of people putting the wrong O-rings on, either size or material, and it just causes other problems and doesn't fix their issue at all. Working at a shop, you would see it all the time. People coming in with just the wrong O-rings. They changed it and it's still having the same issue. You know, that cuts down on that totally. You don't see that often. Now, one of the things that you see on a lot of the Dye guns now, actually I think all of them, is the eye pipe system. It covers the eyes, keeps the detents in place, and basically prevents the eyes from getting caked with paint or dirt when you break a ball. Every time the bolt moves forward, there's actually an O-ring that sits on the front of the bolt that's gonna like squeegee the eye pipe, keeping it clean and clear of paint. So your eyes are gonna keep functioning even if you break a ball inside of it. The gun itself is gonna get you about 1,500 to 1,700 shots on a 68-45. And it operates at about 125 PSI. Now you can get such a good shot count because the bolt system uses an automatic valve shutoff. Most guns that use a dump chamber or a shot chamber like Dye calls it, the air is constantly flowing into that chamber whether the bolt is forward or not. So what happens is as it's firing the ball, the bolt's forward, the air is just flowing down the barrel even though the ball has already been accelerated to the feet per second that the gun's set to. With the automatic shutoff valve, it prevents that extra gas from leaving the shot chamber, and you're not wasting gas. So you get a more efficient gun because of it. Now you can get the NT or the DM12s at ansgear.com.